Hi guys, Rob House here, my first chili review of 2014. Now, have you ever dreamt of wandering down to your local supermarket and picking up some fresh super hot chilies? No? Well, I have, and today Tesco's have made my dream a reality with the introduction of these Trinidad Scorpion chili peppers. Now, many of you may recall the Butch Tea strain of the Trinidad Scorpion was previously crowned the world's hottest chili back in 2011 with a whopping average of 1.46 million Scoville heat units. Now, the Butch Tea may no longer be the world record holder as it's been surpassed by the Carolina Reaper, but the Scorpion peppers are definitely a hot pepper not to be reckoned with. Now, the Tesco Trinidad Scorpion chilies aren't quite up there with the Carolina Reaper or the Butch Tea, but I'm told they average an impressive 1.2 million Scoville heat units, which is pretty good because these are grown in the UK as well, and to be honest, we don't get as much sunshine as other parts of the world. These ones are grown for Tesco's by Salvatore Genovese. He was also responsible for bringing the Super Naga to Tesco's back in 2012 and 2013. They proved really popular, and last year they sold out within a couple of weeks at Tesco's as well. So Trinidad Scorpion should be a bit hotter than the Super Naga because that came in at 1.1 million, so it'll be really interesting to see how the British public find these peppers. Now, a little bit more about the product. These cost £1 and that gets you 15 grams. 15 grams equivalent to 2 or 3 chili peppers. In this little pack I've got 3, one decent size and a couple of little small ones, but a small one will be enough to add a significant amount of heat to any dish. So yeah, £1, pretty good value for just adding to a curry. Front of the packaging it says great for curries, which I'm sure they are. Perhaps not so great for making sauces and chutneys and the likes, as that kind of works out at just shy of £67 per kilo, which is pretty expensive, but for the convenience of just being able to pick up a small bag with 2 or 3 peppers, that's pretty good value. Other points to note, these are classed as super hot. They are the hottest chili that Tesco sell and are way hotter than any chili you're likely to find in a British supermarket. I'd say the next best is likely to be something like a red Savina or a Scotch bonnet, so these are going to be far hotter than those. Just looking at the back of the packaging, hints and tips. Use with caution. We advise removing from the dish at the end of cooking, ideally used in Jamaican dishes. Its scorching heat combined with a distinctive fruity aroma makes it the chili of choice for cooks wanting a new experience. So I'm going to crack these open. These are not really any aroma from these. Yeah, as I said before, these aren't too badly sized, these smaller pods, but this one looks a beauty. Fairly typical Trinidad Scorpion shape. It's missing perhaps the little pointed spike or the stinger, which is characteristic for the Scorpion peppers, but it looks like a Scorpion to me. I've got a plate here to my side of one I cut up earlier. You can see you've got a decent amount of seeds and reasonable amount of placenta. I guess this half over here has got a bit more, and there's quite a bit of oil in there. Now, aroma wise, it does smell fairly fruity, not as metallic-y as perhaps some of the Butch Teas I've had before, so I'm not expecting it to be quite so hot. It's a nice aroma, perhaps not as fruity as a Scotch bonnet, but there is definitely some fruitiness there, probably more floral, I guess. But again, you can smell the capsaicinoids in there and you know it's going to be a hot chili. So I'm probably going to do something very stupid now, and I'm going to try a whole one of these, or at least attempt it. Now, I've been eyeing up this one since I bought them, so I think it's going to have to be this bad boy. As with previous pepper reviews, I'm going to try and chew this for 30 seconds and then keep it down for 5 minutes. First pod review, or any review of the season, so I'm not feeling particularly confident. I've got my bucket down to the side and a couple pints of milk, but hopefully I won't need that. So let's remove the stalk from this one. They're a little bit overripe as they're a couple days past their best before date when I got them, but they're still looking pretty good. So let's get the stopwatch up. Hopefully I've not just smeared chili oil all over my phone. That's set to 5 minutes 30. So 3, 2, 1, the Trinidad Scorpion. Instantly it's hot. Oh. Oh, that's brutal. And straight away with the hiccups. That's burning. The back of my throat. And the roof of my mouth. It's now on fire as well. Wow. That was hotter than I was expecting. Flavours more floral and fruity, but not as metallic-y as other super hots that I've had. Whew. Nice starting to stream. Wowzers. Pain's gone to train on my tongue now. That's the hottest chili I've had in a long, long time. Not even 2.5 minutes in. Oh, that's really hot. Oh, I feel it going down already. Oh, it's like licking the sun. Oh. I can feel endorphins starting to go. Hands are a little bit shaky. Wow. Hiccups have stopped. Hands are shaking a bit more now. Well, I could really use a glass of milk. I'm going to try and stick out a bit longer. Wow. That's a searing heat. Whew. Hands are going quite numb at the moment. Wow. I really hope I've got that on film, because I do not want to do that again. 1 minute 30 left. Whew. Feel it moving down into my chest. Be very surprised if I don't get some chili, some capsaicin cramps later. The heat isn't subsiding, it's probably building if anything. Whew. Feel it right here, back of the throat. Can't feel anything on my tongue, the roof of my mouth. Everything hurts. Oh. Wow. Thinking back to other chili reviews I've done, that's easy up there. Some of the 7 pots. It's possibly not as hot as a Maruga, but it's definitely way hotter than something like a lager I've had. That's a killer chili. And just coming down. That's the 5 minutes. I'm going to cut, take a break for 10, and then I'll be right back. Hi guys, here I am, 10 minutes on, and I've survived. I admit I'm on my second pint of milk, but feeling pretty good after what was probably one of the most intense chili experiences I've ever had. Tesco labelled these as super hot, and they're not wrong. A little bit more information before I wrap up this video. Tesco's are currently stocking these in 235 of their stores. Annoyingly, they've not said which ones. I was able to find these in the Tesco Extra at Bursledon in Hampshire. And from my experience, it's the Tesco Extra stores that tend to carry the better chili. So if you've got one of those locally, I tried checking one of those first before trying the other stores. Overall, flavour wasn't bad, but it didn't sort of blow me away. Sort of fairly average. Heat though was absolutely phenomenal. That gets 10 out of 10 for heat, probably 5 out of 10 for flavour, to be perfectly honest. The aroma's nice enough. It'd be a great addition to a curry. This would really heat up anything. I guess you could also use it in some salsas as well. So yeah, there we have it. The Trinidad Scorpion chilies as provided by Tesco's.